Yeah, I really blew everything, and all all the accounts that I had bought, all the evals that I failed, all the evals that I passed, all the fundeds that I blew them all. But blowing them got me paid, pretty much. So the whole the whole point of this YouTube channel was to prove that like payouts, like trading is possible. Of course it's possible. I know you see it on YouTube. People just living the life, just straight living the life because they mastered the art, the skill of trading. And I always wanted to be that. So, like I literally started in crypto just back in 2019. I was just like an investor, but then I was like trying to be a day trader at the same time. And then I didn't really know what I was doing. We can just say that. And I pretty much just lost all my money. And I was doing that for like four-ish years until I came across prop firms. Like I had heard of prop firms before that, but I was like so hard headed. Like I wasn't trying to trade anything but crypto. I don't care about gold. I don't care about stocks. I don't care about nothing. So when I heard of prop firms, I could see the the complete edge that you got to really like flip your money way more in, like kind of in crypto, because yeah, you could use like leverage on crypto and stuff too, but like with prop firms, literally you just buy an eval from anywhere from like 50 to like $150, right? And then you have a chance to receive $2,000 of buying power. And then if you blow that, literally you just spent $50 to $150. Instead of on crypto, you put like $100 in, pretty much without leverage. You only got $100 of buying power. And obviously if you like build that up, it gets higher. But it's the whole point of prop firms. Like that's the whole point why I got into prop firms originally, was to fund my crypto, because I was like, you know what? Like literally is almost free money if you know how to trade. Like so I got into prop firms last year in like November. So it's literally been like a year now since I got into prop firms. So um, in January, I was still learning. In December and November, I was still learning, just trying to like really get into it. And back then, I was trading ICT already, but I never like back then. I had already like knew about ICT, but that was way before 2022 model. All the YouTubers started making videos on it, like simplifying his stuff. Cause I was over there taking notes on just anything, and I think it was just too much, too much noise for real, too much theory, too much all of that. And fast forward to February, I passed 5 fundeds, and this is on the YouTube channel. This is documented. I passed five fundeds. I was about to get a payout on TopStep and my funded futures, because I had three Apex accounts, and this is where I went wrong too. But I'll get to that. I had three Apex accounts, one my funded futures account, and one TopStep account, all like copy traded on like Ninja Trader, and all on different like platforms too. Because the TopStep one was just on, literally I could only trade it on Ninja Trader, so like I had to use a copy trader, and then TradeOvate I used on My Funny Futures and Apex, right? So I was literally 1 day away from getting a payout on TopStep. But like I said, this was on the YouTube channel, and that was the whole point of like my series that was called First Payout Chronicles, right? Because I thought it was gonna be so easy to get a payout. And I was literally on My Funny Futures, all I had to do was click the button to request a payout. It was like 400 something. And that would have covered the cost of pretty much all the eVals that I spent anyways on those 5 accounts. So literally, what did I do? I wanted to wait one more day to trade, because that was I'm pretty sure it was President's Day week. And that Monday, My Funny Futures counted that as an actual trade, like a winning day. But TopStep, it didn't. And that right there is like, it's kind of cope to say that, but that right there is literally what made me, like, for the content, try to take another, like, not even just take the payout on My Funny Futures and then try to get another payout on TopStep. Literally, I tried to get them at the same time, just make it a bigger payout for content. And then, long story short, those accounts got blown because I was still tilting back then. Like, still over leveraging, still revenge trading, all the bad stuff. So then after that, I literally could not pass anything like for a minute. And back then I was literally taking like, I would take like weeks like on one eval. So then at that point I'm like, so what is my problem? Like, I had to like really sit down and think about like what my biggest problem is. Like cause I've always been able to read the price, but like at the same time I don't trust myself, basically. I don't trust my read on the price. So basically I kind of like switched up my approach to the markets and like how I was trading. And I started back testing, I started forward testing, I was literally back testing for hours on this one specific strategy. And I'm just gonna be real, I had to get like a mentor. Like, you gotta invest in yourself, basically. Alright, my bad, I got a phone call. But as I was saying, literally, you gotta invest in yourself. You gotta get somebody that has went through it already and that has already cracked the code. Literally, you can just fast forward the whole process. Like, it's just crazy. So I joined this Discord. The Discord, I honestly highly recommend it. My mentor, we can say, is Salman Nasiri. I highly recommend his YouTube channel. I'm gonna link it down in the description. But literally, yeah, all I do, I don't know if this is like leaking sauce or anything, but like literally all I literally do is look for manipulation and displacement. That's all I do. All I do now. Because the strategy is just straight, clear cut. So I started backtesting that for like days, weeks. Only traded one session, just the market open pretty much. And I'm only there for like 30 minutes, if that. And literally only traded that one session. And I started passing accounts. I started risking a little bit heavier, and I started getting a payout. So the thing was I was literally trying to trade multiple accounts before I even got one payout. So basically, one day I had got an email from TopStep saying that I got 99% off on the eval. And 99% off, bro. I literally paid $1.50 for that. No, yeah, it was like $1.50 for that account, and I passed that bitch in 2 days. Spent 150 on the activation fee, and just traded that cautiously and responsibly. No tilt, no revenge trades, no like just, you know what I'm saying? So then I got a payout that was $470. That was my first payout. So at that point, Payout Chronicles was finished. So I didn't feel like it was really finished. I wanted to get another one just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. Then I think like next week I got another payout. It was like 680. I was like, okay. And then I think the next week after that, I got a payout 1342, something like that. It was like $1,300. And at that point, that payout literally paid for pretty much all of my bills pretty much for that month. And that feeling felt so good. So at that point, I was like, okay, now I can start scaling a bit more. So I bought 2 more accounts, passed those in 2 days. And literally, now I had 3 accounts. Now I'm back to where I was back in the past when I was blowing. But the pressure and me focusing on the outcome, it makes me, let's just say, emotional when I'm trading, and I do some dumb shit basically, and I blew those accounts. So then I bought 2 more accounts, passed them, I blew them. I bought another account, got a payout, I blew it. And then I got 3 more, I'm pretty sure, or I might have not got a payout on the last one. But I got 3 more accounts, got a payout on one of them because I wanted to be super smart, whatever, and like uncopy trade them and basically full port this one, trade super conservative on this one, trade however on this one, and then all the balances was like all out of whack, and I was only able to get like a payout of like 300 something on one of them, and then I just blew them. Like I got that payout on like a Friday, and then I just blew them all on the next Monday. Like, so then fast forward to last week, we could just say last week. It was Halloween, and my funded futures had a 40% off deal. So I just got one account on there because at that point I didn't have any account, and I was trying to be okay with not taking a trade every single day, because that's literally what I was doing. I was focused on taking a trade every single day. I would not, like, I would force setups that wasn't even there, and like, so literally I got that account. I was one trade away from passing the account, and with me knowing that, I low-key, I just blew it. So then I literally reset the account and passed it in 2 days. So here's the thing. I started risking heavy because there's no point in spending weeks and days on an eval. You're not getting paid doing that. So literally, that was my biggest issue. Like, you gotta risk on an eval. You gotta risk heavy. Like, simple. You gotta risk heavy. You don't even have to you don't even have to full port. You just risk heavy. Simple. You just risk heavy. You don't try to pass the account in 2-3 weeks because you're not getting paid doing that. And then once you get to the funding stage, then you trade like conservative in like 2-3 weeks, try to get a payout type of thing, right? So literally last Friday I passed that reset of that account, and I went into this week with a fresh My Funded Futures funded account. So literally I can show y'all right now. Okay, now this is the TopStep screen. This just kind of just proves what I was talking about. It had passed all these accounts and stuff. Don't get me wrong, there was a lot of blown accounts in between here. Don't get me wrong now. So there's a lot of that. Let's just be transparent and shit. So this is the account that I got as of right now. This is where I'm at. This is the only account that I have right now. And I literally just took a payout literally last Friday, 2 days ago. So my balance was 2,000. I requested pretty much half of that. So yeah. And yeah, this was that. There's an 80% profit split, so it was like 700 something. So yeah, here's the calendar. Just gonna be fully transparent. Look at the difference in the P&L to the amount of trades that I take. I can't see part of this. Look, 10 trades, $133. 1 trade, $600. 1 trade, $600. 9 trades, $188. 1 trade, $482. Like, if you just take 1 trade and you're up, you're good. Like, literally just walk away. Like, just come back the next day. There's pretty much almost gonna be a setup every day, or if not every day, every other day. Literally, if you don't have a trade, literally that's it. It's fine. It's whatever. You didn't lose money. That's all that matters. It's literally a business. Like, you can't be trading like it's a game or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty much where I've been at. My journey towards getting profitable. I don't know if I would say I'm like 100% profitable yet, but like I'm starting to see profitability. So the thing is I just gotta stay consistent. It's just consistency. Literally just focus on one strategy, one setup. Make everything simplified, all that, and literally the results will show. Your edge will show. As long as you're consistent, you don't let emotions get into your trade, and you will get payouts. You will get payouts. I have one issue literally still right now, and it's literally only not like following the plan, as in not closing my trade early in any way. Like, if it hits my stop, just let it hit my stop. If it's about to hit my TP, just let it hit my TP. These on Monday and Thursday, these trades, the first trade, it literally hit every time. Like, both of those trades, like my first trade, it hit, but I had closed early before it hit, and literally that causes me to tilt. I ain't gonna lie. So literally, I had like lost money, obviously, and it took me this many trades to just get back to break even. and I shouldn't even be revenge trading in the first place. But that wouldn't have happened if I literally just followed my plan, just was confident, just literally set the trade and walk away basically. So yeah, that's literally been my journey. Like I know this is kind of a long video. I didn't mean to make it this long, but yeah, I'm gonna start uploading more. Just gonna start uploading the trades. I just wanted to be transparent and like what's going on, like before I start uploading again, because it's been a little minute. So yeah, if y'all aren't profitable yet or are profitable, like you can do this. Like anybody could do this. You literally just simplify things. Literally work on your craft, work on your skill. Like literally, and the results will show. Literally, the results will show. You will get paid, pretty much. And nobody can ever take away the skill from you. Nobody. Because if the prop firms go down, literally just make a live account. Simple. Trade something else. So yeah, if y'all like this video, please hit the like button. I don't like saying that, but hit the like button, please. Subscribe. Comment what you think about this video. Comment some video ideas. Maybe a strategy video. I don't know. But yeah. I appreciate y'all for watching. Yeah. Peace out, y'all.